June 2nd was like any other day at the beach.
We were all chilling, we were hanging out, we were making jokes.
Paige Winter was swimming in the ocean, laughing with her family and friends, just off the coast of North Carolina when the unthinkable happened.
She's in bad shape. I mean, her leg is almost gone.
How far away from shore were you?
The deepest I got was like waist deep, and then I got pulled underwater. Sometimes you go to the beach with your family and they like grab your leg underwater as a joke. And I was like, haha, this is really funny. Ow.
The terrifying realization she was being attacked by a shark, its jaws clamping down on her, pulling her under.
So then I like look up and I look around and I'm like, all of my family is still above the water right now. So then I start struggling and I'm like pushing with this foot away and I like start feeling around and I like feel it.
The 17-year-old tries to fight it off, the struggle overwhelming.
So I like reach down underwater and I try to like pry it off of me. And then I remember giving up for a second and I just start like laying there. And then my dad pulls me out of the water.
Paige's dad, Charlie, is a firefighter and paramedic.
I was like, Dad, like, please help me.
I heard Charlie's shark get her, and I turned around, and that was it. She was under the water.
Under the water?
Under the water.
And I think he's like, get off of her. At one point, his energy like dropped. He's like, I can't, man. And I was like, yes, you can. Please help me.
And what'd you do?
Well, you could tell where she was because you could see pink on the water. That's where I dove in and I grabbed her.
You saw the shark?
Oh, yeah.
And what'd you do?
After I pulled her up, you could see the shark come up right with her. He was staring at me sideways, just the biggest, blackest eye piercing. There's no negotiating with it.
He remembers punching the shark as hard as he could, fighting it off, then carrying Paige to shore.
I was really aware, considering what had happened. I never lost consciousness.
What kind of pain were you in, Paige?
My body went into shock, so I couldn't really feel anything. I just knew it was bad.
The shark ravaged her hands, her left leg mangled, and later amputated below the knee. Now facing months of plastic surgery and physical therapy, Paige's doctors cannot get over her positive attitude.
I told her that I was going to need to amputate her leg. And she said, okay, can I get a really cool prosthetic? And I said, you can get whatever you want.
Paige is now turning her life lesson and personal tragedy into a teachable moment.
This situation has urged me to learn more about sharks. I didn't do something directly to the shark, but I was in his water, you know. That's his house. I'm very happy that I was the one who got bit. I hate thinking about it, right? If it was my dad, I would not have been able to help, and he would have died. He said that I was talking to him about it, he's like, I would have been okay with dying, Paige. I would just rather you get out the water. And that was so tough to hear, because I love my dad.
Charlie, too, is still grappling with how close he came to losing his daughter.
I was scared. I thought she was. I thought I had moments left. That's all I thought I had. And one of the reasons I thought it was just because how completely calm she was. I remember thinking this isn't good. This isn't right. I'm a dad.
Yeah.
I'm a dad, and I just wanted to take the moment in and hold her hand and tell her I loved her over and over. Because if you weren't going to be around for another 5 minutes, I wanted you, the last thing that you knew is that how much I loved you.
I love you too, Dad. It's okay.
It's this is your little girl, and to have her go through what she has, I can't imagine for a parent what that must be like for you.
It's hard. Mornings I walk outside and you'll think about it a little bit. And you pace, and you think, and you replay stuff. It's tough. But you know what? If she's going to be as tough as she is and she's going to have the outlook she has, then why shouldn't I? She's firing me. I mean, she fuels me, and that's what gets me through the day. It's her. It's her attitude. It's her go. It's her drive. You don't know what your kids are going to do until they're faced with something, and she's facing it.
When did you know she was going to be okay?
When I got here, and I knew she was out of surgery. And that's when I knew. And then once she woke up and she wants to know about her Snapchat streak.
But the world wanted to know more about her, including a couple of high-profile celebrity fans
Oh my gosh!
who had us surprise her with these video messages, like Adam Lambert.
I just wanted to give you a big shout out.
He's my favorite male singer. Look at me. I love Adam Lambert.
And Iron Man himself,
Miss Winter?
Robert Downey Jr., with a special request.
Because of your interest in sustainability and preservation of our oceans and marine life, I want to see if you would join my Footprint Coalition and be my North Carolina ambassador.
Awesome.
You know, I have a phrase, because I've gone through some health challenges, and people would say, oh, you're a survivor. And I'm like, I don't want to, I'm a thriver. You're a thriver.
I'm a thriver.
I'm
I
all
like
respect to
that.
people who say survivor, but no, I don't want to survive going through. You don't want to survive. You want to thrive.
I'm trying to
after.
thrive.
Yeah.
I feel that. I like that.
Yeah. What has been the most difficult time?
It's tough, you know, I'm 17, you know, being stuck in a hospital bed all day, not really able to do all the things that I used to do, not having a leg. It's really tough not to be able to help yourself feel better. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna do all that stuff again. They're gonna fit me for a prosthetic. I'm still Paigey, just a little different. Got some pieces of the puzzle missing. It's okay.
The shark didn't touch your spirit.
It did not.